Hello guys, my name is Fox and welcome to part 24 of our Island of Hell campaign in Crusader Kings 2. Let's continue. So in the previous episode we've suffered some major revolts. Luckily we managed to deal with both of them and it actually gave some bonuses to our opinions with vassals, which is quite useful. And now, right at the end of the previous episode, I've declared a war on Western Gotland, and I really hope now that my vassal is gonna join in my aid and we're gonna be able to overwhelm this guy easily enough. It says Duke of Southern Mainland might accept. Okay, he has mostly pluses, so I think he would join. So let's go and call in. Okay, Agdir would likely decline. Could I do something to steer your opinion? Could I send you a gift? Yeah, let's go and send you a gift. Would that make difference? It will indeed. Okay, let's go and call everyone in. Let's go and raise our own troops. Let's go and raise our boats. Get you guys here. Get this 72 just in case as well. Okay, have everyone joined. Yeah, looks like most of them actually joined, or maybe even all of them. So that's real great and be quite useful. Now let's get our army. Might be reasonable to ask them all to attach to my army. So let's go and come through their armies. Let them get attached to us. And let's go and get the battle going. Okay, I'm the leader of the... Why the fuck? I have so few commanders. What's wrong? I don't know. Let's just go and get some random people as commanders. Oh, even though I set them as a commanders, I still could not command. That's annoying. Okay, if I were to take you in here, it's a river crossing. Of course. There's rivers everywhere in this country. Yeah, exactly everywhere. Where could I come from? From like Hadermark probably? What about Nerke? Still a river in here. And a Headmark too. Yarnberland too. Dal. No river in Dal. But it's too far away. Okay, there is no river in here. In Western Gotland, I don't think. Also, this guy is combining his armies, which is not great. But I also combined mine. How many we have in here in total? Quite a few, actually. So, 2000, like 34, and he has 2000. What his army composition? Mostly light infantry, as ours as well. So, engaging this battle should be a winning condition for us. What's oh, terrain is forest. Forest is not great. I think... Oh, does it give bonuses to defenders? Maybe it does in EU4. And here it doesn't really show, so I hope it would not. Why the fuck you engaged earlier than we did? I don't know. Okay, we did won this battle, but we still had most of the troops in the middle, which is a pretty terrible... fighting composition, but still, yeah, we still won. In CK2, numbers still do most of the difference. But if you were to have like cavalry, it would be quite problematic even with higher numbers to win. So not all the time. Your sir has sent you a gift, a small puppy. Okay, that's great. I will accept. And we're gonna call him Fenrir. And there's a river crossing here. Obviously. What if I were to come around like this? Jan Kronwald has finished his education. And I don't give a shit about random quarters he gets an education. Okay, Lapland. Yeah, there's also a river in Jumpland. And actually, it is 4 counties, and it is surrounded by 4 counties, so every single county I will come from would have a river crossing. So I guess we would just have to take a battle with a river crossing, unfortunately. Okay. And my liege, I have tried to make Chief Lucas of Melenburg realize, oh yeah, you've insulted him while he was in prison. It's not necessary anymore for you to improve relations with him, because he is already in prison, so you'd better start working on someone else, like, I don't know, Southern Mainland. So let's go and send you here. And I think, how about, let's go and set, give you the siege of this thing, and I'm gonna be sieging this one. And see how the order system in this game works. It seems to be working pretty well so far, and I actually like it. And I think it was actually implemented not that much time ago, which is quite neat. Oh yeah, I'm becoming possessed for a second time. Okay, so you're working on your position, and you're coming to Helsingland. That's great. The corruption crept up on me slowly. Oh, for fuck's sake. What magical corruption are you talking about? I haven't used a single spell as this character yet, so... Why the hell I am magically corrupt all of a sudden? I don't know. But I actually could request a rank up, so let's go and do that. Get ourselves access to Tainted Touch finally. And some other neat features. Okay, so you guys are sieging. That's pretty great. The army of this guy. Might as well go and try to fight it, maybe. Nice, I got promoted. Still didn't succeed in the mission of killing the holy guy, but that's fine. Your dog is growing quickly and it's no longer a little puppy. Awesome. Okay, yeah, we should be able to smash this army, no problem. You guys are gonna be finishing off your sieges, probably. If you if only you have not, you haven't broke the siege while following me, but it should end relatively quickly. And actually, sieging these two provinces might give me enough war score to wrap up the war. Doesn't really have that many provinces, and it's also one of them is his capital. Oh. Also, Novgorod, what the fuck? All of these opportunistic bastards. Novgorod sieging down Ladega right after I declared a war on him. What's your... Yeah. He's trying to subjugate this guy as well. Oh, and he actually has... Wow. That's a pretty huge... pretty huge goddamn army. Like 6,000? Yeah, we should be... Let's go and get some more sieges started before Novgorod arrives, because he might siege down stuff I need, and it would end up in a... We're gonna end up in a pretty bad place. Yeah, let's go and give someone... Who are you? I know. Let's go and give some other people, like, missions to siege down this place. You're gonna finish off Medal Pot, I hope. Right? Yeah. You guys are gonna start a siege on this place, and yeah. I think... Oh. I really freaking hope... Yeah, I should not inherit the war with Novgorod when I'm gonna finish this war, because it's not a subjugation war. It's claim Western Gotland, so he's not gonna become my vassal. I'm just gonna directly get all the holdings, I think, so should not hopefully get any problems with Novgorod. Also, what? Why is... Oh, so this sieges technically belong to Agder, but considering that he's an ally in the war, it still counts towards the rest of the war score, so I guess that's fine. Rabbi Murray, priest in service of King Louis II of Lotharingia, has arrived in Gotland. Oh, so he's trying to make me Jewish. That would have been quite funny thing to do. If I were not focusing that heavily on, like, Fellowship of Hel and all of this Swedish thing, so yeah, to become Jewish in the middle of Sweden. But no, I am actually not going to do this. You're gonna get imprisoned instead. And Actually could sacrifice a holy person. It says in here. It says holy person. It probably says somewhere that he should be... Yeah. Offer someone who pledged their life to Odin. This guy not exactly worshipping Odin, but he is a holy person after all. What's your price to release? 25. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go and sacrifice you to Hel and see if it's gonna work for the quest. And indeed will. Even though you're not preaching Odin, you're preaching like Jesus Christ and all, but still. It still does work out. Nice. Thanks for coming and giving me the possibility of finishing off this quest. Okay, got another one. Siege. Let's go and kill your army. Not like you to besiege this stuff. I became arbitrary, yeah. That's all unfortunate, really. Okay, go away. This battle should give us a pretty decent amount of war score. This siege as well. It might actually be enough to finish off the war. Your hunting dog ran away and went to roam in the castle. He was very aggressive, chasing several servants and sending them into fleeing terror. He then came upon the favorite dog of one of your courtiers and attacked it and killed it. The guy who's in prison right now, I guess he deserves it. Okay, 97%. Are you ready to surrender? Not quite. Yeah, you're so goddamn, I don't know, opportunistic, like, optimistic. You should be really surrendering already. My steward tells me that his efforts that prayed in my name has been a success, and he raised a small army. Okay. There's no real place for me to use them anymore. By the way, Novgorod. 44% in your favor? What the fuck are you talking about? You siege like 2 provinces and won 0 battles, I assume. And you have 44% war score? Seems like bullshit to me. Yeah, I hope I would be able to finish this war while Novgorodian one's still in progress. Because it might actually stall our war. We'll see. Actually, these troops I would probably be better off just disbanding because... yeah, let's go and do that. Because if they were to stand up while no wars happens, there might be some nasty events happening. Okay, 100%. Am I gonna be able to enforce demands? Yes, I will. Gain the kingdom of Western Gotland. I wonder what's gonna happen with these 2 counties that I do not personally hold siege to. Let's find out. Or what? Okay. So I've got this, even though I didn't hold a siege on it. I've got these 2, which is completely fine. But these 4 became fucking independent. For no reason whatsoever. Actually, what was my claim for? Western Gotland. What's de jure Western Gotland? This. Okay, so even this doesn't make sense. If I were to receive only Western Gotland, that would be fine, but I did receive Ladoga as well. But not this. How does it make any sense at all? I don't know. Could I create Sweden though? I could indeed, and I actually have enough right now. So, first of all, let's go and stand down our armies. Okay, there's apparently troops in our enemies in our country. Not anymore. Now, I'm threatening, not really. Couple of children needs education. My daughter, you're gonna become this. My nephew, and they actually have a claim to some of my holdings. That's not great. You're gonna become, yeah, warrior, whatever. And my son, you're gonna become a warrior as well. Now, unit focus. It's gonna make you into a clerk. And I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna go and create Kingdom of Sweden right now. No reason to wait, right? Yay! Kingdom of Svivjot. What? Kingdom of Svivjot. Okay. Would my name change on the map? Yes, it will, and it also changes our color. Okay, that's fine. What's our inheritance? Still a genetic elective Gavel kind. Oh, and I still couldn't freaking change it. Oh my god. But the titles of the ruler are divided among the children, with oldest getting the primary title. So, now since that I'm a king, even though the title is gonna be divided amongst the children, the eldest still gonna become a king. Some of the duchies might get inherited by younger children, but they're still gonna stay vassals under the heir, which is gonna be completely fine, I think. But I still would like to change the succession, but for this to happen, I think I would need to like reform the fate and do a lot of other things. Now, yeah, that's great. So we are now officially a king. What could we do with that? We're still tribal, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go with the popos first. Commander. What's gonna apply? Okay, that was the wrong click. Go get that. Designated heir. Yeah, let's go and nominate an heir. My son seems pretty decent. The oldest one, so let's go and nominate him. I'm threatened, not really. Is there a faction against me? Yeah, like one guy is in it. Council. I should try and do something with like duchies and stuff. They probably will look ugly as hell, right? So what do I own now? Jarlom of Visby. It's a titular title, right? Yes. Swiftjot. De jure 3 of this. And I currently hold 0 holdings in it. So I probably should just go and give it away to someone else. And I also actually hold too many duchies, these guys think. So, who likes me the most? You defeated rebels, crushed major revolts. I think you already been possessed, right? By my father or someone. Okay, so if I were to grant you Jarlom of Swiftjot, all of titles under Piotr, increasing the opinion of you by 8 and lowering your threat by 0. Yeah, I hope you're not gonna become independent after that, right? Yes, you would not. Oh yeah, also Aland is... Aland. You're part of Swiftjot, right? Right. Oh, yeah, this is still the same guy. He just got a weird cape right after receiving the Dutch, so I didn't found his icon familiar. Next thing. Jarlom of Visby, yeah. Jarlom of Wester Gotland, de jure, this thing. This guy is my vassal, my vassal, my vassal. Do they still think I have too many duchies? Oh, I actually have a rival in here as well, who holds 2 counties, which is pretty bad. Oh, why all of these guys are hating me so much? It would be real nice to replace them with someone. Could I revoke your titles, by the way? No, that's unfortunate. Do we have any duchies in here? Estonia is already controlled by someone else, unfortunately. Novgorod, yeah, no way we can get Novgorod, and that's basically all we control. Okay, that's fine. Now, this guy should certainly be on the council. He might become a pretty decent... Oh, he's already in Spy Master, so that's fine. You, my brother, sure. Let's go and make you into diplomat. Should I place my rival on the council? Seems like a pretty terrible decision, so we would not do that. I actually have a better guy for us here. So, diplomacy. Let's look at our vassals again. Swiftjot likes me a lot. How could I... You're not at war, so you cannot currently call any vassals. Okay, we're still tribe, right? Yes. So, let's go and sort by total strength. So this guy is the first number 1. Okay, so let's go and try to improve relations with you, because you're like one of the most powerful guys in here. You train troops, that's fine. You should be building a legend. We also got quite a lot of prestige from creating this kingdom, so I might as well go and spend it on something like a market city, sure. Actually, fuck, just spent most of my money. Also, why am I losing so much gold? And this probably have not... could I actually cancel this thing? No. Okay, yeah. I've accidentally spent money instead of prestige, but that's fine. It's gonna come back. And yeah, that's probably it for this episode. So it's time for me to have a break, guys. So I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna continue in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed watching this, you could leave a like if you want to see more, subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment, definitely do it, and I would answer as soon as I could. See you later, guys. Bye bye.